hopefully I get it. I get everything here. You got a lot of sun here. Is what's going on.
You want to put that back
So
a little bit
I'm gonna
into.
go ahead and do. Actually, what was working was this. I think. Yeah, I think so. We'll just see what happens. You know, we're just being fun, and so you can see I've already fixed my VC. In my case, it's a backplate and wing. In your case, it's going to be a jacket, so it's going to fit around you a little more snugly. This jacket, when we go ahead and put it on the tank, right, we're going to go ahead and find about a hand, about that much. We're going to make sure our safety strap is over the valve, and then we're going to go ahead and tighten the band. I use the strap because you can really fuck your finger up there.
Right.
You know, like that would be no diving for you today. And so, as you can notice here too, the valve's been facing the right way, and now I'm ready to go ahead and put the regulator on. So I'm going to have you guys just step over there just a little bit because I'm going to have a video here too so I can get feedback from my own self.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. You know, I'm like with the plumber too. Like, what are you doing in there?
No, it's not that. It's just the sun's hitting the water and it's blinding me. So
Oh, yeah.
I just moved around.
Oh, sure. Okay. And so always think about this. Like, how are you going to breathe out of this regulator, right? This is going to come back here, so you have your main second stage here, right? And then you're going to have your other one that goes under your arm, your back up here, right? So think about that before you put it on, and that'll help you not get your hoses messed up.
Yeah.
And be like, oh darn, I have to take it off and do it again. So this right here is a yoke valve, and the way it goes is we have an O-ring in the tank, so we're going to look to make sure the O-ring's in there.
Yeah.
It was. You know, if you get a little more sophisticated and start just buddy diving and renting your own tanks, you might want to go through the refresher and like understand more. If you go to buy a tank,
So you
what
know
the different
how the tanks
stamps.
work. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Not enough time to really get into it today. These are all fine. And so now that I have these going, I'm going to take my inflator, my low pressure inflator hose, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach that to my auto inflator valve. It's just like any other pneumatic tool, like if you have an air nailer or something.
Yeah.
Right, it kind of pulls back and slides over. Then I'm going to go ahead and streamline this by tying things down real nice. So
Your less going to catch up.
right, exactly. That's just going to catch up. And as you can see, then I'm going to just turn the tank valve on. Turn the tank valve on. Sometimes it's kind of hard. Today it wasn't. I'm going to turn it all the way.
And then take it back a little bit.
Nope, we don't do that anymore.
No?
Nope, just all the way till it's on and not too much on. Right, just to when it stops and not crank it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, we'll go ahead and check my PSG, right?
That's PSG.
Yeah, SPG, I'm sorry.
SPG.
Yeah, my SPG here. So submersible pressure gauge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go through and do some safety checks. So this is on right now. I'm going to maybe cut my hand a little bit and just smell it. So go ahead and try that.
And that's just to see if it's bad air in there, yeah?
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're going to smell, carbon dioxide is odorless and tasteless, but the byproducts of combustion are. So what we're trying to do is just like if it's sweet or any odd smell at all.
Yeah.
It should just be odorless air. It might smell a little bit like the rubber coming out, but not like oil.
I don't know whether I remember someone saying to me you could hold a tissue across it as well, because somebody said sometimes they've had it where you get black dirt come out.
Yes.
You know, and just
yellowish.
Yeah, and it will leave a stain.
Right, you could definitely try that. And again, purge valve. You'll breathe into them to test them, and then while you do that, you're going to want to watch your submersible pressure gauge to make sure that you don't have this needle coming back and off a little bit or doing anything wonky, indicating that maybe the tank valve is not open all the way.
Right.
Because if that happens and you're underwater and the more it goes down deeper, this is going to come like that because it's it's not inflating the hose fast enough as you breathe.
Right.
And so that's usually a problem
So you won't,
causing your tank valve.
and then you might not get enough oxygen.
Right, so it's not something to panic over at all. It's something, it's an accident, an oversight that happens, and you kind of notice like, oh, I thought that was open all the way. Oh, that tank valve's kind of wonky, and so you can get your buddy to check. You know, you signal problem, my tank valve.
Yeah.
You know, right? Look at my valve. Look what's happening here. Could you twist it open for me?
Yeah.
And then, you know, he can go see, and then you can see if that's really a problem that you need to, you know, continue diving. You solve the problem, or else you thumb the dive and you go say, okay, we have to bail out because this is something we don't want to. Right. This is exactly hand signals. Problem. Yeah. Fernando's going to go over all those in the briefing. So basically, that's how you put your equipment. Once you put the equipment on, we'll do that here in a minute. I have him kind of lead that part of it, but we'll show you how then to get it all assembled on your body, and then how to do a buddy check to double check each other before you go dive.
Okay.
All right.